Wow. Wow. Hey, everybody. My name's Mike. This is my YouTube page, Mox News. And welcome to your Wake and Bake News at 7 p.m. I'm your host, Moxie. And there are people dancing in the street in New York. There are people waving flags in Arizona. It just fills my heart with patriotic pride. From sea to shining sea, the people are in the streets and celebrating freedom, the unique freedom that is America. Join me and follow me and do exactly as you see. Rawr. What is happening? All right, so again, welcome to your Wake and Bake News at 7 p.m. I'm your host, Moxie. So let's see, what do we have? We have people dancing in the streets. We have news clips. I have news clips. Donald J. Trump has created a new nuclear weapons system that China and Russia got nothing to deal with. He's the greatest ever. He himself has created a new nuclear weapons system. So I feel so much better and so much safer knowing that there are new nuclear weapons on the planet. Don't you? Doesn't that just fill your heart with American pride that we can destroy the world even better now? Oh my gosh, I'm so proud at this moment. I can't even tell you. And let's see what else we have. I have learning about race from social media. Something Dr. Whisper knows well. He knows so much about race from social media. Yes, he does. Let's see. Police shooting. Another man needing help. I have a carbon-eating fish that builds snot palaces to catch the carbon. And let's see. Portland bans facial recognition software. Protesters win again. Police state loses again. Fuck yeah. Freedom triumphs, baby. At least that's the way I see it. And what else do I have going on here? I have Coast Guard shooting sharks.
No. Right for the bow. Ready for the bow.
Headed back towards the rescue station.
Turn it back. Turn it back.
What else do I have? Oh, Coast Guard shooting sharks. I got that.
Right there.
Get on board!
Right.
Josh, put the ball between yourselves and the swimmers. Direct the swimmers to the yacht. If you gotta put some lines to pull people in, do it.
All swimmers enter the notch. All swimmers notch.
I think I'd be a lot more afraid of 50 caliber bullets flying at me than sharks swimming my direction. Hello, caller.
Yes, good evening. I'm looking for Mox News.
Okay. You got him.
Hey, man, Good. Great. So, I wanted to make a comment, Michael, straight up tonight because I saw the title of your newscast tonight, and it just really, really drew me in because I feel personally like the protesters are an extension of the police state, and that's why there's no facial recognition software that's going to be used on them because they're a bunch of Jewish Zionists who are protected by the global pedophile elite.
Okay.
And I wanted to say that tonight.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say about that?
Look, you're acting like Big Brother is on our side. How's that?
I'm not. How am I acting like Big Brother is on
Because
our side?
Big Brother, we need that facial recognition software in place. Isn't that what you're telling us? That we need that? This is not a win for the people.
If these were conservative protesters burning the place down, there'd be facial recognition software being utilized.
Yeah.
For
sure. Okay. Your personal bias blinds your vision, dude.
I have what's blinding my vision. I'm not the radical here, Michael. You are. I'm a moderate. I'm not
You got that right. I'm a motherfucking radical, just like the goddamn founding fathers. Okay? They were radicals. They had balls. They had guts. They stood up to take care of business when it needed to be taken care of. And you fucking conservative cunts roll over and show your belly the second shit gets hot. So don't tell me you're fucking about freedom, because you're not. You're about submission, and there's no doubt about it in anybody's mind.
How am I about submission? I'm not submitting.
Of course you are.
No, absolutely not, Michael. These protesters are funded 100% by the global elite. They're the bad guys. These are not good guys. And you're supporting them. You're on the side of Big Brother.
No,
Big Brother
I'm on the side of the people. You are on the side of the police state, which is Big Brother. Of course you are. It's clear. You're like acting like somehow the protesters are a problem. You are that's exactly the fucking police attitude, dumbass.
They're not making a good point. They're not making a positive point. They're creating division.
Yeah, okay, fine. The police aren't creating division. The Republicans aren't creating division. The Democrats aren't creating. The media is not creating for division. Fuck you! Put it on the fucking protesters. Suck a bag of dicks. So we're clear. Again, the protesters are the people. We, the people. The protesters are standing up against the police state. The police state thinks the protesters are the problem. If you think the protesters are the problem, you stand with the police state. Because the media is refusing to acknowledge that there is a point to this. Because obviously you have to have it explained to you like a fucking child that there is a point to this. And because the police state won't admit any fault whatsoever, doesn't mean that the protesters aren't making their point. And we see their point night after night as the people exercising their rights in the streets are brutalized by a fucking comply or die police state. Pull your head from your ass and watch what's happening directly in front of you instead of being told what's happening and then fucking regurgitating it fucking straight out of goddamn Tucker Carlson's ass. The fuck is wrong with you? Tucker Carlson is there to make you afraid. Tucker Carlson is there to fill you with hate. Tucker Carlson is there to bolster the police state. Tucker Carlson loves the police state. You stand on the side of freedom or you stand with the police state. It's your choice. Okay? You see these beautiful people here in the left-hand screen? Okay? I'm so scared right now. They're so fucking threatening, aren't they? Oh my God. They are the problem. We get it. We get your fucking racist fucking opinion, even if you don't even know that it's racist. The people fighting for black lives are the problem. We get it. Fuck. What is wrong with you? Again, I have video. Yes. The problem is the people. Not the police. The problem is the people. Why aren't you paying attention? The problem is the people. How fucking stupid do you sound? Let's see. I am going to get a video ready for you about learning about race from social media. Pay attention.
Don't shoot! Hands up!
Gen Z and millennials are at the forefront of the conversations surrounding race. And according to a new survey from the youth-focused marketing company Fullscreen, 84% of respondents aged 18 to 37 said they are responsible for educating themselves when it comes to race-related issues. Those young audiences also have a clear favorite venue for information.
Gen Z and millennial audiences go to social media as their number one source for race-related news.
From text-heavy Twitter threads to minimalistic Instagram slideshows, social media has become an accessible platform for Gen Z and millennial users looking to learn more about social issues. One account called So You Want to Talk About, that focuses on social issues from a progressive standpoint, jumped from 10,000 to 1.4 million followers since June. Beyond those newer accounts, younger audiences are also looking to their favorite influencers to drive conversations.
The influencers have done a great job building trust with their audiences. Therefore, they had the equity to ask these audiences to make that pivot with them.
When that happens,
Did it change you?
It's really powerful. It helped me understand better.
You know, there's actually an NFL player, Emmanuel Acho, who has a show called Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man, where he broaches formerly taboo topics with guests.
The conversational format of Acho's series highlights an important point for young audiences. As informative as social media can be, it's really just a starting point for unpacking unconscious biases and dismantling racism in society. And while social media has been used as a tool for social justice activists, it's also worth pointing out the flip side. The Anti-Defamation League notes an explosion in social media being used to radicalize white supremacists and other racists.
What I'm more concerned about is what are the conversations you're having offline? Like, are you checking your friends, whenever they're saying things that are racist? Are you explaining to them, systemic racism? These are the important conversations that you should be having around the dinner table.
Casey Mendoza, Newsy, Chicago.
Let's see what we got here. Thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. My name's Mike. This is my YouTube page, and this is your Wake and Bake News at 7 p.m. It's a call-in show. If anyone wants to call, it's 805-669-6397. We do this every Monday through Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow night is Dabs for Donation. I have something cool. We'll do an unboxing of Woolco sent me a lovely quartz crystal banger, and we'll do an unboxing of that tomorrow. And And we'll take a big fat fucking dab out of there because it looks really nice. It's a nice looking banger. And let's see. Oh, and I have some 95% THC dabs. Let me repeat that. 95% THC dabs. I don't think I've done that before. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. What else do we have? Let's see. China. U.S. is revoking Chinese nationals' travel visas. I think like for school and stuff. Again, this is the hatred of the other, the blame. China, the China virus, the China flu. This is all about vilifying China, vilifying Russia. But it's really not what that's about. It's really about isolating America, making it so that Americans have nowhere to turn when they open the FEMA camps, when they lock down the borders, and there's no way out. I'm sorry, happy re-education camps. When they open the happy re-education camps that you conservatives can't wait to see opened, then when Americans reach out to the world, are you doing something? When Americans reach out to the world and say, please help us, right? The world will go, fuck those people. They deserve what they get. This has been going on for some time now, the vilification of Americans. This is what I talk about when I talk about the Iraq War and them committing heinous crimes against humanity. The Pentagon, the White House, the Congress committing heinous crimes against humanity, blowing up little children into tiny little bits, living little children with bombs. Not pretend ones that haven't been born yet, but actual living, breathing children, blowing them up with bombs in your good name, with your money, in the good name of America. So again, this is about the vilification of Americans, of you, of all of us. So that when this goddamn Gestapo Nazi government, which we all know that it fucking is, decides to open their happy re-education camps, and America says, world, please help us. We need help. The world will look at us and say, fuck those people. They deserve what they get. And fucking people like Jake from Texas, who just roll over and show their fucking bellies, to the police state. Those people are helping make it happen. They're supporting it every step of the way. There is evil in the world. And that evil lives in the White House. That evil lives in the U.S. Pentagon. That evil lives in the U.S. Congress. And instead of acting like that evil is somehow on your side, if you just recognize the real, true enemy to your personal freedom, your freedom, the only real enemy, not ISIS, not China, not Russia, not Iraq, not Iran, not all the fucking boogeymen put together. It's the people. The real threat to your fucking freedom is the people who push those boogeymen on you day in, day out. Oh, you gotta be afraid. You can hear it in Jake from Texas's voice. You gotta be afraid, man. And so many others. It's just, and it's because these people, these Tucker Carlsons, these fucking, Don Lemons, right? They tell you what you're supposed to think. They say, oh, listen to these words that I'm saying, that these are the words that you want to hear about how these people are the bad ones. You know, those are the bad people. And you can all agree with that. You all agree with me, right? Now be afraid, be afraid, be afraid. Because that's the real message. Be afraid. You're like, hey, I agree with this guy. Yeah, I should be afraid. I should be more afraid. I'm not afraid enough yet. Fuck that shit. The people that are trying to get you afraid. The people that are talking about how, the anarchists are the problem. The fucking founding fathers were anarchists. They threw off a fucking bullshit government, just as the people now must do once again. Just as the Constitution gives you the right to do. You must stand up for freedom. The only way to do it is if you wake up from your fucking bullshit dream that somehow some of these people in Congress are on your side. That somehow, this alternative media, it talks to me. It tells me about the pedophile ring, the elite pedophile ring. You think somehow that you can tap into the elite pedophile ring? You think somehow that Donald Trump is the savior from that? Come on, man. That's a fucking stretch. That's the biggest stretch I ever heard in my life. And you gobble it up. That's Seattle? You guys look like they're Seattle people. Because, why? Because they're preaching to you. They're saying these things that you've been hearing, that you know are true, that you want to believe about fear, fear, fear. Those are the people that you have to be afraid of. These are the problem. That's what the cops are saying. The cops are the problem. The cops started this war on the people. The cops started it. The Congress started it. The White House started it. The police carry out the war on the people. The police could say, no, we're not going to do that. Because clearly they have that option. We see them saying that, no, we're not going to respond to those 911 calls. We're not going to do that. They do that on a regular basis. Because they have the greatest union in the world and they can get away with fucking anything, including murder. And somehow that's the side that you need to stand up and support. Like they don't have enough power already. They need your support on top of it. Fuck you! Okay, where were we now? All together now. All together now. Oh wait, is there a new bat? Oh man! Someone keeps smoking all my dabs. Craig. Let's see. Oh, right. Here you go. Police shooting another man needing help. How about we start there?
We turn now to the newly released police body cam video from Houston tonight, and it comes in a case that led to the firing of 4 police officers in Houston. The officers had been called about a man suffering a mental crisis, and in the 14-minute encounter, tasers and beanbags failed to subdue him before officers fired the fatal shots. ABC's Marcus Moore with the images tonight, and we warn you, they are disturbing.
Tonight, a Houston man's final moments captured on dramatic body cameras. Against the glare of flashlights and the throes of chaos, 27-year-old Nicholas Chavez apparently suffering a mental health crisis.
Calm down.
The shooting happened April 21st when officers responded to several calls about a man walking into traffic. The edited down video released tonight by Houston police shows what appears to be Chavez ignoring officers' commands while stabbing himself with a piece of rebar.
Stop killing yourself, man. Relax.
Chavez repeatedly asking officers to kill him.
Get down.
Video shows officers shooting beanbags, deploying tasers, and shooting him 3 times, still trying to engage him for several minutes.
707 shots fired.
Officers later shoot him again as he tries to get a hold of one of their tasers, firing 21 rounds, hitting him multiple times. Today, Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo confirming 4 of the 5 officers involved in Chavez's fatal shooting have been fired. The mayor's comments tonight signaling the weight of their decision and the toll of law enforcement and a nation in crisis.
No one should conclude that the dismissal of these officers is an indictment on HPD or the 5,300 police officers. But when you are wrong, there are consequences.
David, it was those 21 shots the mayor and police chief say were unjustified. The police union says the officers followed policy, training, and the law. And the DA's office telling us this case will go to a grand jury for possible charges. David.
All right, Marcus Moore tonight. Marcus, thank you. And there are reports from Louisville, Kentucky tonight that a grand jury has been impaneled now to investigate the fatal shooting of Breonna Taylor. Taylor was killed in March by police officers executing a no-knock warrant in the middle of the night. One officer has been fired. None of the three who opened fire have been charged with any crime.
All right. I also have good news about Breonna Taylor. Hopefully that, those cops need to get fucking fired, man. They're just firing into homes, and going places where they are with a warrant for a person that the police already have in custody, and then killing the people at the place where they didn't need to go because they already had the person with the warrant, with their warrant on their name in custody. Hello, caller.
Hello, Michael. Good morning. I just got up. Did I miss something?
I don't know.
Did I miss Jake from Texas? That's when I came in. He must have called before me, huh?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody called. He was a dickhole.
Oh, well, sorry you had to go through that, man, but you signed up for it, so suck it up. But, hey, man, I got out of bed this morning at my regular time, which was 9 o'clock. Fucking orange skies everywhere, dark orange skies everywhere. I started getting a raspy throat last night, and I started smelling smoke. I was going, fuck, did I light something on fire in here? Did I got a cigarette in the trash or something? And then I woke up in the morning and fucking orange skies, and there's not even a fire within like 100 miles of me,
Wow.
So, yeah, so we're getting the debris from other places. But, and it's cooler than shit, man. It's like it's like a volcano went off and blocked the sun with orange, psychedelic skies, man. Drop some acid.
It looked. I got some mushrooms the other night. It looked like pretty hairy stuff, man. It looks like a war zone, kind of,
Yeah.
Or San Francisco. The pictures I saw of San Francisco looked really ugly.
I feel really sorry for the Sasquatch that are like running around. Their habitat is all burning up. They don't know where to go, and they don't know if they're going to run into humans. You get a lot of sightings of Sasquatch during forest fires, and they run like all the other animals, And of course, most people think I'm Looney Tunes, but yeah, man, it's kind of fucked, And the bullshit story, is. One bullshit story is, Gavin Newsom didn't spend enough money on weed eating or something like that.
Yeah, I remember it was like 2 years ago when the fires were happening.
In my neck of the woods, they were happening here.
Trump said it was because people weren't raking their leaves.
Well, that speaks a lot to how childlike Trump's mind works, because you can't even get enough people to pick the goddamn vegetables. You think you're going to get people to go in the forest and rake up leaves? Where are you going to put it? You're going to haul it out with trash bags, and then it's like
they're not going into the forest to rake leaves. They go into the forest to cut down trees. He just wants to have access to the cutting down of the trees. See, and they'll go, oh, well, we have to get into the forest so we can rake the fucking leaves, but we can't get in there because all these fucking trees are in the way. So we're gonna have to cut the trees down so we can get into the forest.
Yeah, and I think Gavin.
Go, baby. What now?
Gavin Newsom just approved another 10 or 20 fracking permits. So that's 10 or 20 places with multiple fracking wells apiece.
Wow, I thought that was
gonna,
illegal.
Well, he just did it. That's what I heard. So
what a scumbag! And they call him a fucking liberal.
Right. Yeah. That's my entire point. Is that they'll fuck you on the left, they'll fuck you on the right, and it's just a clown show, man. It's like, I understand that. I've seen polls that put Trump at winning by 90%. The polls, 90% of the people say they're going to vote for Trump. So I don't know what the other polls say. But, yeah, we're in for it during the, I don't take the elections that serious because I know it's all just a clown show. It's not going to be that much different. It would have been different if Hillary Clinton would have won, because she would have got us. She would have invaded Syria, and she just capitulates to the military-industrial complex. And you heard Trump say the other day, "Oh, the generals hate me, but the soldiers love me." I kind of think, as stupid as he is, that's probably very true. He wants to disentangle us from foreign wars, and that's a good thing. And the generals are probably in the pocket of the military producers, Boeing and, all the weapons manufacturers. And so they don't mind. They're not going to fucking war, So, but you did hear about, Michael, it was 3-4 days ago, Trump supposedly said at some graveyard somewhere that soldiers are just losers and dumb fucks, right? You did hear that?
Suckers,
yeah. Well, I think that was a fake story planted by the left wing, the mainstream media, and if that doesn't tip you off to the way things are going to go over the next couple of months, I'm going to leave all that shit to you, because I don't care about how many clowns jump up on stage, and I don't care if fucking Kamala Harris sucks Joe Biden off on national television. That'd be the only thing I would tune in for, actually. But it's
that's disgusting.
Like you're always saying,
I love porno. I love porno, and that's fucking disgusting.
that's not porno, man. That's almost a snuff flick. Joe Biden would die, if that happened to him. But there's no left and there is no right, and I'm quite aware that some of the people in the chat, the 30 of them watching right now, hammer you day in, night out, because you're in favor of rioting and you're a communist and you're not standing up for America. They're burning cities and all this stuff. And I'm
standing up for America like nobody else, dude. You understand? I'm fucking saying, Americans, take back your country. Okay? I get that that's a scary thought to many people, but, I'm fighting for America. I'm not, anti-America.
Yeah, I know that. And I'm right with you on it. I gotta admit, I watch so much news every day that the propaganda, where any, what they call salacious media is where any story where a guy goes and, beats up a liquor store owner, he's a Black Lives Matter member, and, and then you get the fucking not fucking around crew with the bosom boys or the good old boys, whoever the fuck they are, and it's like, man, the media is fomenting dissent in America, and that's what these people in your chat and all over America are falling for. It's not that what you're saying is wrong, and it's not that everything Trump says is wrong. It's that the media is pitting us all against each other, and we got to kind of, when you're walking through the brush, you got to have a machete, and you got to chop some of that shit out of your way so you can keep on going forward. And the brush in this case are the media stories, which are just trying to create a reaction amongst the public and say, oh no, the Civil War is coming. And I know they shot the guy in Kenosha, and I know Kyle Rittenhouse came with a gun or picked a gun up in Wisconsin. You know, Chris was wrong the other day, last night. He said they crossed the border with a rifle. He didn't cross the border. He picked it up in Wisconsin. So, and Chris was also wrong when he said Kyle Rittenhouse didn't know how to handle a weapon. That guy handled the weapon really well for a fucking 16-year-old. I'm not sticking up for him. I'm just saying there's truth in both sides. And the discipline and the object of trying to be an intellectual when the whole fucking ocean is filled with shit is to brush the shit out of the way and try to get to the water. You know, you don't want shit in the water. So, you know, what you're saying is correct. There is the Republicans and the Democrats will fuck shit up mostly in the same ways, no matter who gets elected. And what I'm saying is, it's the same thing. I'm saying don't choose sides. You know, Kyle Rittenhouse is not a hero, and the people that and the police are definitely not heroes. They shot that guy in the back, and you can list a million names of mostly black people, and there is no race war. The media wants a race war. So
the media wants a race war. And if you listen to the conservative media, this is something you will hear every 20, 30 minutes. You'll hear the words race war over and over again. It's disgusting.
And, like those people, that black crew that's walking around armed in Tennessee, I believe. They're called the Not Fucking Around Crew, NFAC.
Yeah.
Wherever Mount Rushmore is, I think is where they are. I'm not sure, but
Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota.
Well, I don't know if they're in Tennessee or South Dakota, but
I thought they were in Kentucky.
Yeah, I think you're right on
because
that.
Because they were marching outside the Kentucky Derby the other day, right?
Yeah, and I don't think those guys are sane, and I don't think they're patriots.
I love those guys. I think they're awesome.
I don't think they really. I think they more as much as anybody else are falling for the media psyop. I understand black people have been oppressed and enslaved for centuries, and they are right now. But fighting, you know, picking sides and fighting white people, and if you're white, picking sides and fighting black people and believing all the shit on the media, that's what they want you to do, man. We gotta be smarter than that. There's so much happening.
No, you have to pick a side. Okay? There's sides. There's the police state and there's freedom. Pick your fucking side. Okay? That's the way it is.
Right.
And if you can't see that that's the way it is, and which side the media stands on, not the fucking liberal media, not the conservative media, all the media stands on the side of the police state. Okay? So you go ahead and you buy into your fucking, oh, I like these guys, bullshit. But the facts is that there's freedom and there's the police state. And you can see which side you're standing on if you break it down that way. And it's pretty fucked up, the side that most people are choosing, in my opinion.
Yeah, and there are offenses committed by either black bloc people or government infiltrators that have infiltrated the protesters. But in general, what do you got? 1% of the protesting population has done violent or immoral things, and the rest are dancing in the streets, holding up signs. They got shields to prevent them from being shot, and they got issues that they talk about on their little stupid megaphones. You know,
mostly they have fucking umbrellas to keep themselves from being shot. You know, I mean,
yeah, that's a poor man's shield.
Yeah,
but you know, what? It's a crazy fucked up time, and the only way to get through it is to stay sane and go issue by issue. Because if you tune into Fox, you're going to find false stories. If you tune into CNN and MSNBC, you're going to find a lot of false stories. And nobody is 100% correct. Not me, not you, not Walter Cronkite. None of them. So we just we got to land on the side of peace, and the side of peace is probably that black guy talking in Lincoln, Nebraska right now. He's not radical. He's probably just saying, hey, man, you know, we're out here because there's too many black people have been shot. And he's not burning anything. He's not against white people. So let's not let the media divide us. The media is weaponized against each and every American citizen. That's a very good point that we should hammer home over and over. It's weaponized media against us. They're trying to get us to do shit and tear apart our own country and to believe their lies about. I concentrate on COVID, and I have no doubt you're going to concentrate on the elections in the months ahead, and I'll be watching. But you know, when the pharmaceutical companies control the media and control the medical journals, and everybody's locked in their houses and nobody has work, and the bankruptcies and homelessness and evictions haven't even really started yet. You wait. Over the next month, we're gonna see that the results of the lockdown are 100 times worse and cause 100 times more deaths than this fake virus ever could. And they already came out, by the way, and said no more than 9% of the positive tests are actually valid. So if you got, let's say we got worldwide 800,000 deaths, right, according to the World Health Organization, but the CDC says only 9% of the tests are reliable, and the death certificates are from COVID, actually, because the tests are so fucked up. Let's call it 10%. That means you got 8,000 deaths attributed to COVID-19 worldwide right now, and they shut down the planet and broke every economy on Earth, and my wallet, your wallet, everybody's wallet, worldwide for 8,000 deaths. I call that treason. I call that treason. I think.
Well, it's crimes against humanity again. You know, I mean, that's what the facts are. If you're breaking the economy and how many people died from that sort of thing, then that's crimes against humanity. You know, just like Donald Trump breaking the Iran economy, just like Barack Obama breaking the Iran economy, that's crimes against humanity.
Yeah, they're gaslighting us. They're torturing us. They're imprisoning us. More people die from tripping over a crack in the sidewalk every day than die from COVID-19. So if you don't think the media is weaponized against you, just analyze those fucking facts, because it's going to come out. They can't really hide it. They'll keep gaslighting us and calling us liars. And I just got unblocked off Facebook. I had a 3-day block on Facebook, and now you never know when you're going to get blocked. Something they don't like, some bot somewhere is going to say, you're bad, you don't get to talk anymore. You know, it doesn't happen to me on Twitter. I've never been blocked on Twitter, but it's we're in strange times, and so the orange skies have overtaken my valley, and there's not even a fire within 100 miles of me. So I'm gonna take my vitamins and chill out, and listen to the rest of your show, and eat some chicken. And my main point is everybody's got to realize the media is weaponized against their minds. They're trying to make you afraid. They're trying to make you stupid. They're trying to make you attack an imaginary enemy. I ain't going to do that.
Well, they're trying to make you attack each other. Yeah. And that's what they want you afraid of. That's what, that's what they want you angry about, each other.
Murder hornets.
Everybody else is the problem.
Well, that's all I got to say. I just literally woke up. I'm not feeling so hot, so I got some coffee and
it's hard. You got to take it easy. When you can't get a decent breath of fresh air, it's a lot harder to start your day.
Yeah, well, it's I must be weird, because if I start my day at 7 p.m., I must be a vampire or something. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later, brother.
All right, stay cool. See you soon.
Bye.
That's our buddy Michael from Southern California. Hello. And this is drone footage from Craig. I believe this is Billingham Marina. I don't know if that's Billingham Marina but it's a marina up in Billingham. It's a lovely day, lovely. It's a lovely neighborhood we live in. Let's see. I need a drink of water. And if anybody else wants to call, the number is 805-669-6397. I'm going to go ahead and play this video about the U.S. government revoking the visas of Chinese nationals.
The U.S. State Department said Wednesday it's revoked more than 1,000 visas for Chinese nationals under a proclamation by President Donald Trump. The proclamation, which went into effect in June, is aimed at students and researchers suspected of having links to the Chinese military. The president claims China is working to steal U.S. intellectual property to boost its military. A State Department spokeswoman said the high-risk students and scholars are a small subset of the Chinese nationals coming into the U.S. She said legitimate students and scholars who do not further the Chinese Communist Party's goals of military dominance are still welcome. For Newsy, I'm Katie Camerata.
So, I'm not sure. It looks like pro-police rally facing off against Black Lives Matter in Arizona there. And in Louisville, again, Louisville is where Breonna Taylor was killed by police and numerous other people. And they have had quite a steady vigil of people staying in the streets there. I think that might be the police station right there in Louisville. So you know what we're looking at there. But, oh, and here is, this is a park in Spokane. Craig was in Spokane a couple weeks ago, and he took his drone and did a little video of this little park. Very nice spot. Maybe to eat your lunch, you know. Go on a break for lunch, eat your, you know, have a nice snack. Seems like a good way to go. So we got that. Let's see, what else do we got? I have more videos of news. Again, Portland has banned facial recognition software. Police state loses again, which is so nice to see. I mean, this Big Brother thing. This, you know, I can't get enough of the cops. Up my ass. Trust me when I say you can. Let's see. Driving. I kept the driving while back video in tonight from. I played it for you last night, but I thought it was a pretty good, powerful video, so I wanted to keep it in. But I was talking about Trump saying that he has created a new nuclear weapons system on his watch, which it's so difficult for me, for myself personally, to imagine Donald J. Trump creating a nuclear weapons system. That it's odd, you know, listening to him say those words. But overall, I feel so much safer knowing that you know, the United States can destroy the world so much more effectively now with their nuclear weapons system. Man. Because I know that makes us all feel so much better, right? Isn't that what the fucking advertisements were about, you know, in the 70s or the 80s, right? Was the nuclear explosion during the presidential campaign, the little girl picking a daisy, and a nuclear explosion going off in the background behind her, right? Oh, I've created new nuclear weapon systems. Oh, good, yay, that's what we all needed. That's what the world needs most of all. That's what the American people need most of all, is a new nuclear weapon system. Duh! Why didn't I think of that? I could have been president.
There was another big revelation from the Woodward interview, and it relates to our national defense. President Trump told the veteran journalist, quote, "I have built a weapon system that nobody's ever had into this country before. We have stuff that you haven't even seen or heard about. We have stuff that Putin and Xi have never heard about before. There's nobody. What we have is incredible." Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping, of course, are the leaders of Russia and China, two nuclear powers. One foreign policy expert has reservations about what the president said.
I'm dubious that the president is being quite factual because, for one thing, he doesn't really study this sort of thing carefully, and he's prone towards exaggeration or hyperbole.
Mike O'Hanlon is a senior fellow at the Brookings Institution. He doesn't know for sure what weapons the president was referring to, but he suspects it may involve part of an existing nuclear warhead designed for underwater use.
If you take that secondary part out, you take away the hydrogen or thermonuclear effect, you're still left with the equivalent of a Hiroshima bomb, or maybe a little smaller, but still in that general vicinity. And that is probably what Trump is referring to.
The president also told Woodward he doesn't have a responsibility to understand the anger and pain felt by Black Americans.
Casino. That's Craig's thing. Casino. That's Craig's thing. Let's see what we got there. Hey, Arizona. Let's see, what else do we got? I know we got some more drone video around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. That's Stump Lake. Stump Lake is nice. Hopefully we're going on adventure this weekend, and we will be getting more drone video, because adventure usually involves drone flying these days. So, oh, and by the way, Craig is back. Our operators are back in place. So, if you want to call, the number is 805-669-6397. It's 805-MOX-NEWS or 805-669-6397. Blah, 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 blah. And what a lovely day that was. In this video, you will see my Boo Bear and my Girl running around. We walk, and the drone follows us a little bit. I don't know if we see him in the water or not, though. It was cool. I could not get the Boo Bear out of the water. He went into the lake, and he was in the lake for about, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. And I was like, come on, let's go. And there's three of us, right? And we're all like, come on, let's go. And he's like, nah, I'm just going to chill here. You guys go ahead. I had to drag him out of the lake. And then I finally get him dried off. And I turn my back for 2 minutes, and he's back in the fucking lake. Good thing I brought extra towels. Such a crazy Boo Bear. He's going to be 12 in November. Both him and the Girl 12 in November. I don't think I have any really good Boo Bear videos on here. None of them have cameras on them, I don't think.
You got it, buddy!
Alright, that was my Boo Bear. Here's my Boo Bear. Let's see. There's Stump Lake. Alright, so, let's see, pens, Oh, these people and their goddamn domestic terrorist threats. I'm getting so fucking tired of you fucking media cunts and your goddamn domestic terrorist threats. Okay? Fuck you. Stop trying to scare the people of the people. Oh, the QAnon supporters are potential domestic terrorist threats. That's what they said about the Occupy protesters, okay? QAnon supporters, can you hear what I'm telling you? Okay? It is, you either stand on the side of freedom or you stand with the police state. Okay? The government is calling QAnon supporters potential domestic terrorists, just like they did to the Occupy protesters, just like the Antifa. Okay? Get a motherfucking clue. Stand with the people. This government thinks you're shit. Thinks you're fucking dangerous children who have to be babysat every fucking second of every fucking day, of every fucking week, of every fucking month, of every fucking year, of your entire fucking lives. Stand with freedom or you stand with the police state. It's that simple, and it should be completely clear to anyone with eyes and the slightest bit of ability to critically think. Hello, caller.
What's up, yo? You've been MIA for the past 2 weeks. What's going on?
I'm just doing this thing that I do. What's going on with you?
Not a lot here. Kind of peaceful tonight.
Cool.
Up in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, nice.
Yeah. Anyway, what's with all these fires, man? You have any near you?
There are some not close, but there are some in Washington.
Yeah, I've been listening to some scanner feeds, and they're saying a lot of arsonists are setting these things.
Well, this actually, fires are what terrorism is, a form of what terrorism would look like. If there were terrorists, I've said this many times, if there were a real, genuine terrorist threat to our country, the place would be aflame like you wouldn't believe. And I know it's fucking hot now, but, there's a whole lot of other stuff going on now. But for years and years, I've said, that's what terrorism looks like. They just go and light the fucking forest on fire. So there is no real terrorist threat. The fucking Pentagon's lying to you. The White House is lying to you. The media is lying to you. I've been telling you this forever.
Well, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on, like, people burning up in their homes and stuff.
People die. It's one of those things people do.
Yeah, well, that's pretty tragic if people are throwing Molotov cocktails or...
Life is tragic. Life is fucking tragic, dude. I've said it again and again. Life is a never-ending tragedy.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, what's up with all these dancers out in the street?
They're dancing.
They're keeping it peaceful at night?
They're dancing. Why is dancing scare you? Is that a threat too?
What? What's with the tone, man?
You're the one talking about throwing Molotov cocktails.
I would shoot somebody if they throw a Molotov cocktail at my place.
Right, so I'm the one with the tone. I can't wait to shoot somebody! Bring your fucking ass over here!
Well, they're threatening my life or property.
Of course they are. They do that every day, don't they?
Well, anyway, let's talk about these dancers in the street. How's that going? You already know who I am, I can tell. Yeah, by the way, that wasn't Jake at the beginning. Craig just told me about him. I'm the real Jake.
Oh, you're using your real name now, huh? I don't have anything to say, Jake. You stand on the side of freedom or you stand on the side of the police state. You've made clear where you stand, which is fucking in the center of a fucking deep, deep hole of fear. Okay?
You say that because I don't
good
support the
luck with that.
protesters,
No,
the rioters.
I say that because you talk about things from a fear standpoint constantly. It's just one thing after another to be afraid of in your life, Jake. Okay? So that's why I say that, so you know.
Well, you just don't want to accept it. I don't like either side. They can both go fuck themselves.
No, you don't want to accept that you live your life in fear. I don't like either side, Jake. But I stand on the side of freedom.
Well, right now you're standing on the side of the commies trying to take it over.
No, I'm standing on the side of freedom. The choices are freedom or the police state.
Have you typed in Antifa.com to see where it sends you?
No, because I'm not that kind of a person, Jake. Okay? I actually...
What kind of a person would that be?
Someone who's looking for fucking boogeymen.
Do you want to know where it sends you?
I don't care. In case you can't get that from my response, I don't give a fuck.
Well, these are a lot of these people, rioters and protesters and dancers out on the street. Sends you to Joe Biden's campaign page.
Who gives a fuck? I could care less. Do you know who owns that domain? You don't know who owns that domain, dude. Right. So that domain could be owned by Donald Trump Jr. for all you fucking know. Fuck, man. Get a fucking clue. Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, of course anybody could own it. It's a redirect, obviously. But I haven't heard any...
you act like you don't even critically think to question that, Jake. It's like, whoa, he's probably right. I probably should have thought about who might own this domain. Duh. Fuck you, Jake. Okay, this is just stupid.
You, Mike. All right, go fuck you. Hey, Mike, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you times a million infinity. I win. Haha.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
All right, go fuck yourself, Mike. I'm hanging up on you tonight. Bye.
Having trouble hanging up there, Jake? Need some help?
Oh, one more fuck you.
You're a towel. Yes, I'm just so fucking stressed out. I'm so stressed out. I'm so angry. Don't I look horribly angry with this big giant smile on my face, Jake? No, fuck you. I knew that earlier caller wasn't Jake. So you know. Let's see. I have more videos to play for you. Oh, the Oscars have new criteria to win Best Pictures. Did you guys hear about this? This is important news. I know you want to know about.
The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences announced new diversity and inclusion standards for Best Picture eligibility for the 96th Oscars. Starting in 2024, films will have to meet specific requirements addressing gender, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, and disability in front of and behind the camera in order to qualify. They must comply with 2 of 4 broad representation categories: on screen, among the crew, at the studio, and in opportunities for training and advancement. The Academy leadership team believes the reforms will inspire change. It said the new standards are designed to encourage equitable representation on and off screen in order to better reflect the diversity of the movie-going audience. Best Picture nominees in the 94th and 95th Oscars will have to submit a confidential Academy Inclusion Standards form, but nominees won't be required to meet inclusion thresholds until the 96th Oscars in 2024. For Newsy, I'm Johanna Grenaway.
But that's for the 2024 Oscars, the 2024 Oscars. We can't do that now because, you know, that doesn't work for us. And yes, these people dancing in the street are such a big threat to you, aren't they, Jake? Look at them. I bet you're just terrified right now, huh? People actually acting as if they can go into the street and just express joy and dance. How dare they? It's so terrifying, Jake. Don't they know that you have guns and people like you? Brave, brave people like you have guns. Don't they know that, Jake? Oh, this is a nice dab, by the way. This is a good one. For you, Jake. Hey, you gotta stop. Alright. Okay, so again, people are dancing in the street. And, oh, is that Arizona up there? Is that Arizona? Yeah, okay, so Arizona, it looks like, oh, there's the, oh, you see that? They're dragging oh, man, that's pretty rough. I wonder if it's got one of those blue stripes on it. That looks like fun. She looks like fun. Doesn't she look like fun? Dancing, dancing, dancing. All right. What is it about redheads? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. Let's see. We have more videos. What video was that just played? Oh, right. It's so good that the Oscars, that Hollywood is finally coming into the 21st century. Or at least letting us know that they will be coming into the 21st century very soon in the holy shit, Craig is in the protest. Let's see. Food. My God, I need a pizza so bad right now. If anybody wants to kick down for a pizza, it's easy to do. There's clickable links in the text body of the video. Or you can go to moxnews.com, or there's that super chat button that you can smash and go, here's a pizza on me, Moxie, because that's always really nice. I like pizza. So if anybody wants to kick down for pizza, super chat, or there's clickable links in the regular chat, or there's the text body of this video, moxnews.com. Wherever you want to go. And it would be very nice of you. So, thanks ahead of time. Let's see. So, I got a couple more videos. Oh, I have a carbon eating fish video. This is a good video. I'm going to post it later on the YouTube page because it's so good that I want to make sure everybody sees it who didn't make it all the way through this show. So, carbon eating fish. I will play that for you momentarily. Whoa, look at that. You see that? There was, where is that? At Arizona. Flying a Confederate flag over there. It must be. I wonder if they're waving the Trump flag with the Confederate flag. What's that? What's the black one? What does that say? Black Lives Matter, followed by a Confederate flag. Really? There's a Trump flag up there. You guys see the Trump flag? Huh. That dude, that cop is pretty heavily armed. So, okay, so I have a couple more videos for you, and then I'm gonna go get a pizza or something. I think I have a pizza in the freezer. I am hungry for some pizza. Boo Bear like pizza? Boo Bear like pizza. You can count on it. And he got his teeth he's brushed today, so... and that's the reason that we brush teethies, so you can eat pizza. Can't eat pizza and cheeseburgers and not brush teethies. Doesn't work. That's the deal, huh, buddy? You get your teethies brushed, you get to eat pizza. If you don't brush your teethies, you don't get to eat cheeseburgers. You love cheeseburgers, huh? He's on the floor. He's under the river right now. Under the sea. Under the sea. Okay, so again, tomorrow night is Friday, and I have an unboxing that we'll do. We have Woolco sent us a cool, awesome banger that will fit on this pipe. So this is a banger. This is a quartz banger right here. And Woolco sent us a cool one from Canada. And we'll try that out tomorrow. And I have 95% THC dabs for tomorrow night. So we'll do that with Woolco's new banger. That should be nice. And what else do we have? And we have this lovely video of a park in Spokane, Washington. Thanks to Craig. And if anybody wants to call, the number is 805-669-6397, 805-MOX-NEWS. So feel free to call anytime. Hello, caller.
What's up, Mox? How you doing?
I am good. Who is this?
This is Tim.
Hey, Tim.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. Like, yesterday, I don't know what went wrong, Mox. I don't know what went wrong. You know, I was just telling you a story and you hung up on me, man. I was shooting the messenger pretty hard there, you know?
The messenger picks the story. If you're picking a story that is meant to cause fear of other people, then, you know, that's not the message that we're sending here. So, yeah, I'm going to shoot that messenger.
Yeah, but I didn't do that. You know, you defamed me. You know, I said straight up. I said straight up, hey, you know, it could be the diabolical, you know, conspiracy, or it could just be incompetence on the state government. The results are the same. But you naturally started calling me, you know, a conspiracy theory and started, yelling about how you're,
I don't use that.
Your truths and stuff. It was kind of bizarre.
Okay.
I mean, well, you know, anyway, I actually have some new news, internet news, if you will, for the California fires. Like, have you seen the video of the guy setting the fires?
The what?
It's like there's like a 40-minute video of the guy setting the fires. It actually ends with him getting arrested for setting the fires in California. Now, I think it was I don't know when he started, maybe a night or two ago, I guess. You know, I didn't keep up with the exact timeline here. But there were 23 fires set in 24 hours. All of them were starting off of highways and these little exit roads, entryways from there. You know, I mean, it wasn't just this one guy, too. Like, you know, like we're in the early Twitter news days, you know, so take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, we have that one guy that obviously live streamed his own crime. But, there's other reports of people seeing, like, people riding motorcycles and lighting fires while they're on the motorcycles there. That's why they had 23 fucking fires in 24 fucking hours. At least the one guy, the 40-minute video guy, he live streamed it so that people had access to all the social media, too. And this dude was one of these Antifa freaks, dude. And, I'm like, what the fuck? My first thing, was like, this, I was trying to figure out, the psychology behind it, right? Like, well, why would you do such evil, right? And I'm thinking, the cities, man, there were so many fires, dude. Dude, we may have awakened, all these dormant pyromaniacs. You know what I mean? Like, these people who finally got their first taste, felt good, felt what it's like to be alive. And, dude, this is just one of these weird fallouts from it. And, it's pretty fucked up shit. But, yeah, man, they're like, this California shit, these fucking, do you hear all these reports, all these fucking people dying in these fires, dude? How can you do that? It's totally fucked up. And, I don't know how well this is going to make the mainstream news, it doesn't fit the narrative, for fucking the networks or whatnot. But, yeah, man, that's some fucked up shit, dude. I think all these fucking arsonists, from what we've been seeing for the last 100+ days are just really taking it to the next level, burn it all down, as like some people like to say. And it's like, yeah, man, it's kind of fucked up. And then, these people are so fucking stupid, they videotape themselves doing it, which is, God, dude, I used to think that living in a dystopian nightmare hellscape would be a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy, man. And all you can do is sit back and laugh.
Okay, well, good. That's a good attitude to have. I would keep that attitude, the comedy attitude, and stay away from the fear. Bye. Oh, God. Use your real fucking name. All right, so let's see. I am so hungry. I want pizza. Why isn't anyone kicking down for pizza? Hey, MC, nice to see you, bro. All right, so what's up, boo-boo? You want pizza, huh? Pizza, yeah, pizza, No one's giving anything for pizza, boo-boo. We're not gonna have a pizza. Oh, no. Oh, no. No more pizza. What? Let's see. This way, that way. I think that's something swimming in the water right there. See that? Alright, so let's see. I'm so hungry right now. Oh my God, those dabs are killing me. Okay, so I have a video about Portland facial recognition. Actually, I'm going to play the Portland facial recognition video because I think it's, again, this is what I'm telling you. This is serious police state shit. There's license plate readers everywhere you go. There's, cameras everywhere you go. They're tracking you. They're tracking you on your phone. This is, follow you every step they can. Thanks, Michael. You can, all I'm saying is that there's, the police state loses this battle, which they don't lose because they already have their facial recognition software installed everywhere. It's not like, they go, oh, we're going to uninstall that everywhere in Oregon. But it doesn't work that way. So I thought that it's a good win, though, for the people just to be standing up and saying enough of this shit. Again, the freedom wins. The police state loses because this is what the police state wants. The police state wants the facial recognition software everywhere, and the people are pushing back against that. So the police state loses, and that's the title of this video, of this particular episode of your Wake and Bake News at 7 p.m. So police state. Portland bans recognition software. Hey, MC. Thanks, bro. Portland bans recognition software. Police state loses again. Ha!
The City Council in Portland, Oregon has voted in favor of banning the use of facial recognition technology, both by private citizens and city departments. That includes the police. Other cities, such as Boston, San Francisco, and Oakland, have passed facial recognition regulations, but this one is the first to ban it for private users. Facial recognition software has been criticized for being racially biased.
We are a pro-technology city. But what we've seen so far in practice with this technology, it just continues to exacerbate the over-criminalization of Black and brown people in our community.
The new rule goes into effect in January. For Newsy, I'm Katie Camerata.
Da, 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 da. All right, so again, we do this every Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific. So, and tomorrow night is Dabs for Donations Friday. We may do a t-shirt giveaway. I know Craig was wanting to do that a couple Fridays ago, so we may do that this weekend, or tomorrow, I should say. Also, I have 95% THC dabs waiting for tomorrow night to break in Wolko's lovely new quartz banger that he sent us. So, we got that going for us. 95%, baby. We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that plays out tomorrow. The strain is called Biscotti. Biscotti. Should be delicious. Let's see. That looks like a pretty nice setup those guys got. Teachers support green. I support green. Do you support green? Let's see. Where were we? Okay, so I think I have carbon eating fish left, and I have you're not eating enough marijuana left. We didn't play that one.
Sometimes life can be a little overwhelming. Sometimes the weight of the world can be too much to bear. Sometimes you need to stop worrying and take a deep breath. Sometimes you need cannabis. Introducing Brightside, high-quality cannabis delivered right to your door. Brightside offers an extensive menu of strains and products to meet your needs. Choose the experience you want, and we'll send you the dankest herb, the real sticky icky, some top-shelf marijuana. If you like what we send you, keep the whole jar. We'll even include some nugs for you to blaze. As part of Discovery, you'll get to try new strains and products. Side effects may include euphoria, increased appetite, uncontrollable giggles, elevated sensitivity to musical dopeness, and reduced anxiety. Tetrahydrocannabinol may also induce feelings of existential well-being and relentless optimism. With a Brightside subscription, you can get it once a month, once a week, or whenever you want, all at a price you'll like. And yes, this is a real company. Ask your doctor if cannabis is right for you. It probably is. Keep it Brightside.
Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Don't you know it's true? And this is what I encourage you to do again and again and again, for those of you that are new or not able to keep up. Let's see. Who we got now? What is this? Oh, shit. Hello, caller.
Hello. My name is Dr. Whisper.
Uh-huh.
I heard you calling me out earlier.
Nah, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, you did. You called me out. You were saying some shit about Dr. Whisper. Okay. You listen here, young feller. You saying I only know about race from social media. I want to see this clip. Are we going to play the clip, or are we going to have a conversation about the clip?
I already played the clip.
You played the clip? I didn't see any.
I played a clip about learning about race from social media. I played that clip already.
You played that clip already?
Yes, I did.
Well, I missed it.
Oh, well. You snooze, you lose.
Well, so since Dr. Whisper only found his opinions about race from social media.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that's true?
No. It depends on if it's Dr. Whisper or if it's Matt.
This is Matt. This is fucking Matt.
Okay, well then no, I don't think that's true. Are you done now?
No, I just want to let people know.
Okay.
I have no fucking social media fucking count.
Uh-huh.
And I obviously missed the fucking goddamn video. And if the video was anything saying like, you know what, people here in the world only have an opinion about racism because of social media. I mean, I feel like that is the media, social media, and all of these fucking people out there in the fucking world are spewing all their fucking hatred and fear all over social media, but yet, in fact, I am one of those people in the world, believe it or not, that does not have Facebook, or that does not have social media, that this is one of the only places that I go to that is kind of social. I don't even fucking hang out with chicks hardly. I don't fucking hang out at the bars. I fucking, I do my own research, not utilizing social media. I don't live in fear. And I'm sick of this race shit. Dude, I'm sick of the race war, I'm sick of COVID, and I'm sick of fucking people being angry all the time. And I'm telling you people, you want to be out there fucking hating on the cops and shit? Just imagine if we really did abolish the police, okay? Because look, motherfucking Americans, I'm just going to say it straight up, they're violent as fuck. Violent as fuck. There is massive amounts of violent people. And I'm just saying, let's just go back to the old days and say, stop the hate, stop the violence. It's not one side that's doing all the violence. It's fucking human beings.
Oh.
And we're missing that point.
There's the police
it's not
state.
The Bloods or the Crips.
There's
It's
the
not
police
Bloods or the
state.
Crips.
There's the police state, and there's freedom.
Well, there's the police state, and there's the government, and there's the NSA, and all
No,
these.
there's the police state.
The
All those
there's the
things are
Crips.
part of the police state.
It's all human beings. And I'm
No,
trying to tell people,
there's the police state, and there's freedom. Okay? You fight for, you stand on one side or the other. Police state or freedom. Your choice. Go ahead. Choose.
The government is not controlling my life.
They are controlling the police state. They are controlling the police state.
Goddamn gang either. I'm not letting any fucking group or organization or fucking government fucking make me live in fear at all. Okay? Well, at the same time you say, fear, 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 I hear fear coming out of your mouth. And what I'm saying is, dude, like, which group is it? Is it the government, or is it the Bloods and Crips, or is it Antifa, is it Black Lives Matter, or is it the fucking, you know, the neighbor that shot the 5-year-old kid in the head? Nobody fucking... Dude, people are very violent here in America and all over the world. I say stop the violence, stop the hate, let's all get along, and let's unite here on Mox News. And fucking, like, let's... As much as they want you to shout at me right now, dude, I don't want that. I actually love you motherfuckers and everybody in the chat. I wish we could get along and not have to deal with this dumbass bullshit. But that probably can't happen. But what I'm saying is I'm keeping a positive attitude. I'm not going to be angry. I love everyone equally. Unless you're beating the shit out of an innocent person or creating massive amounts of violence, as much as you can, because you don't have any logic in your life. Or disciplined. I've had to discipline myself, and I've had to fucking learn from my mistakes, and I feel like I am truly humble, and for whatever the rest of life that I get to live on this earth, I want it to be fun and happy and have some friends in my life. You know, like, I regret, like, always kissing people's asses that never wanted to be my friend. And then honestly just fucking do violent things to me. You know, I don't want that in my life.
Okay.
And I don't want that for anybody else.
No one wants that in their life. That's why these people are protesting in the street. Because they try and be good people, and then they get shot in the fucking back 7 times.
Well, he deserved it.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Matt. All right, so that was Dr. Whisper or Matt. Let's see. I am so hungry right now. Let's see. Driving while black and carbon eating fish. I'm gonna go ahead and play because driving while black is a real thing and people need to understand. And that's why I'm playing this video again.
We turn now to an ABC News investigation conducted with our ABC-owned stations. A closer look at the data showing police in this country pulling over black drivers at a much higher rate than white drivers. ABC's Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas with our stations and what they found.
Tonight, 60-year-old Julian Lewis is dead because of an attempted traffic stop over a broken tail light. Georgia State Trooper Jacob Thompson fatally shot Lewis in the forehead, claiming that Lewis tried to attack him with his car a month ago.
And he's on by hands on murder.
Trooper Thompson has been fired, charged with felony murder. A judge late last week denying him bond. Driving while black. New data suggests it's more than an urban myth. An ABC News investigation in partnership with our owned stations discovered that in a number of major cities, black Americans are far more likely to be stopped by police than their white counterparts. In Minneapolis, 5 times more likely. In San Francisco and Chicago, 4 times more likely. 3 times more likely in Philadelphia and Los Angeles. For many black Americans, a simple traffic stop evokes fear. Clarence Castile misses his nephew Philando Castile terribly.
Phil did everything he could do. He had his hands in plain sight.
Philando Castile, a school cafeteria supervisor, was killed by police during a July 2016 traffic stop in Minnesota.
Sir, I have to tell you, I do have a firearm on me. Don't reach for it then. Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out.
It was a case of mistaken identity. Castile was not involved in any robbery and had a license to carry a weapon.
He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet.
Driving while black and dealing with law enforcement is one of the most serious and deadly encounters that could happen to a person of color.
David, Mr. Castile was pulled over 8 times in 1 year. Some departments are studying data on traffic stops to make sure there's no bias and looking for ways to improve training. David?
All right, Pierre Thomas tonight. Pierre, thank you.
All right, so I have one video left, so if anybody wants to call, now is the time to do it. I have a video about carbon eating. It's not really eating. It's not eating. What it does is it makes these little mucus. They call them palaces because they're very intricate. They're like, it barfs up this mucus. This fish does, and then it's like this network of tunnels and stuff. It forms like a web kind of, and then the web like takes carbon out of the water, and then it floats to the bottom, and it stays in this web, and it goes back into the earth as opposed to going out into the air, supposedly. Ain't nature amazing? So I have a video about that, and I thought you would want to see. I thought it was a pretty cool story. I'm gonna play it later. I'm gonna post it on the YouTube page later also, because again, I think it's a pretty cool story, and I wanted to share it with everybody. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We should, I guess, play that video because no one's calling. The number is 805-669-6397. If you would like to call, 805-669-6397. Otherwise, I'm going to play this video for you. And and then look forward to tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll see you all there. Unless, of course, you want to call. Otherwise, again, I have this video about carbon-eating fish, and I thought it was a pretty cool video, so I wanted to share it with you, and I will post it again on the YouTube page later, so that people don't have to sit through a 3-hour video. Won't have to sit through a 3-hour video of me yelling at the webcam in order to see the cool video of the carbon-eating fish, which it really doesn't eat the carbon. It just kind of takes the carbon out of the water and returns it to the earth. Ashes to ashes. Let's see. And that is clip number 11. Boom.
Cutting-edge technology is now shining a light on a mysterious sea creature called a larvation. Write that name down, class. You'll be quizzed on it later.
Okay.
The little critter appears to be a vital and powerful ally in the fight against climate change. Jonathan Vigliotti spoke with scientists at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, who introduced us to an animal we might not be able to live without.
If you drained Monterey Bay in Central California, you would see a chasm the size of the Grand Canyon. It's here that scientists just discovered a key to how the oceans keep carbon out of our atmosphere.
These animals that are less than 10 centimeters in size are playing outsized roles in how things are moving around and functioning in our ocean. There's the laser housing here.
Kakani Kachija is the engineer who built and deployed this unique camera and laser scanning system. It was just used to look inside a creature that has puzzled and amazed scientists for decades.
3, 2, 1.
Her team attached that system to a remote underwater vehicle that dove almost a mile deep in the bay to find their elusive subject.
What are larvaceans?
What's really amazing about these animals is their ability to create really complex structures completely out of mucus that they secrete.
1,200 meters.
The camera gave them these images of the tiny creature at the center of a sometimes 3-foot diameter web of intricately constructed mucus.
3 feet of snot,
Exactly.
as you put it.
So, you know, some people say snot palace, so.
Snot palace?
I feel like a palace is a better term than just a house, just because of the complexity, right?
Do you want me to turn more east, Bridge?
But it was only when the crew deployed their new laser scanning device that they were able to explore the interiors of those palaces. That's when they discovered the creature's vital role in the ecosystem.
Those mucus structures serve to filter particles and food from the water around them. You know, those particles are essentially made up of carbon. They actually stay kind of confined or trapped within those mucus structures. And these animals will actually abandon these structures, swim away, and build new ones. That's the animal's mouth right there.
As the larvaceans swim away, the particle-laden webs sink to the ocean floor, keeping that carbon trapped or in the marine food cycle and out of Earth's atmosphere.
We have estimates that they filter anywhere from 40 to up to 80 liters per hour.
80 liters of water an hour?
Per individual. Here in Monterey Bay, it's approximately 500 Olympic-sized swimming pools being filtered per hour.
Since carbon in our atmosphere traps heat and warms the planet, scientists say anything that helps keep it sequestered in the ocean is a huge ally in our battle against climate change.
I spent a lot of time looking to nature for designs or developments that could be inspirational for new engineering technologies. And so this is where I'm hoping the research will go.
How possible is it for man and woman to mimic what the larvation does?
It's a great question. I wish I knew the answer.
It seems to me that if we could somehow tap into what the larvation knows and does, we could eliminate carbon permanently.
Perhaps. It's hard to say at this point.
What's easier to say is that since larvaceans have been found in every ocean basin on Earth, these tiny palace builders of the sea play a huge role in keeping life sustainable for us back on land.
I mean, they're amazing engineers.
They are amazing engineers.
For CBS This Morning, Jonathan Vigliotti, Monterey Bay, California.
Wow, is that fascinating?
Yeah, it loses the creepiness when you see what they're doing. You see the work they're doing.
Still a little creepy, but a mucus palace?
Yeah, you lost me with the snot palace and the mucus palace, but I got past that and you see what they're doing.
I love this new series. So the bar is now pretty high for good stories. That was an amazing piece.
The images, too, are stunning. All right. I don't know what's happening there in San Diego. This is the first time we've seen San Diego on the screen tonight, I think. It looks like there's a little police line there for some strange reason. I have to go look. Did something happen in San Diego? The San Diego cops shoot somebody now? I think there'll probably be more people there if the San Diego cops shot somebody, but you don't never know. So that's all my clips for this evening. I have that's all my clips for this evening. That's got to be a really big caliber gun, man. Those are some mighty big splashes. I got to be shooting like something giant. I can't see the gun they're shooting. Whatever.
Turn it back. Turn it back.
Those are some big fucking splashes, man.
Right there.
Let's see. We're going on adventure this weekend, so we should have probably some new drone footage on Monday. Tomorrow night's our normal Dabs for Donation Friday, so I will do an unboxing. We got man, see, you know what? I don't know about you guys, but for me, I think it would be scarier seeing those guys shoot the bullets than the shark, because those guys are shooting bullets your direction. See those people in the water? Those bullets were shot, and bullets can bounce off the top of the water. You know how I talk about bullets ricocheting and stuff? And the water is very fucking hard surface. When it's rolling like that, it's probably not going to bounce off. But it is possible for bullets to bounce off. So shooting bullets the direction of people in water seems very fucking dangerous. I'm pretty sure I'd be a lot more scared of bullets being shot my direction than fucking shark. Especially with all of the trucks are going to pick me with all of those people. That's the way it is for me. So you know. Let's see. Okay, so the number is 805-669-6397. I'll give you just another minute more if anybody else wants to call. Otherwise, me and Boo Bear are going to go get make a pizza and have some num-nums because we can, which is nice. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, Dabs for Donations Friday, and we'll do an unboxing of a new quartz banger that Wilco sent us, and I have some dabs that are 95% THC, which I have never done before. I've never done 95%, and it's a rare strain called Biscate. So we will examine that a little more closely and maybe do some big fat dabs of 95% THC. What? You heard me. We'll see. So, thanks very much for tuning in. We do this every Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which means we'll be back tomorrow. Same Mox time, same Mox channel. So until then, stay cool, because one of these days, this war is going to end. So you know. Wait. One of these days, this war is going to end.
You got it, buddy! Good job, Boo Bear!
Propeller tail.
It's a propeller tail. He doesn't usually do that.
Oh, now it's all wet.
Good job, Bubba. You got it, buddy. What a good Boo Bear. What a good Boo Bear. You're my beautiful baby, Bubba Bear. You're my beautiful baby. You gonna bring it all the way up? You gonna bring it all the way up here? Come on, all the way. All the way. What a good boy. What a good Boo Bear.
Take a piss. Time for another round. Oh, don't roll in that water. Other doggies pee over there.
Ready to go down to the next one? Ready to go down to the next one? Woo-sha, sha, sha. Woo-sha, sha, sha. Woo-sha, sha, sha.
Careful, there is somebody fishing right down there by the next one. I think we're okay, yeah. Just gotta watch out for the fisher dude. How you doing, Boo? Huh? Good swim? Good swim? Yeah?
I got the ball.
Come on, we got a ball. Let's go.
I got the ball.
That does not look like a limpy dog, but hopefully he won't jump too much and hurt himself in the process. It's the after effects that bother me. You're never sore during the football game, just afterwards.
There's a wire over there. See the wire netting right there? Right at the base of the tree right there. The wire netting, you can't see it?
I can't, no. Is it out in the water? Oh yeah, maybe they're trying to protect something from going in that hole. Like animals or something. Girl, where you going?
Pay attention.
Yep. Yep. Oh, now with the ground cover, it makes it hard to see. Sure.
Ready?
No, you guys, I got video.
Ready, Go-Go? Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. What a funny Go-Go. Good job, Bubba. Good job, Bubba. What a good Boo Bear. What a good Boo Bear. Come on, Bubba, all the way up here. Come on, all the way up here. Come on, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Good job, buddy. Very good Boo Bear, you know. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No.
Come on, girl, let's go.
Tagging trees. How low do you gotta go to tag fucking trees? I mean, what
That's the ultimate in douchebaggery right there. I'm so cool, I'm gonna tag a tree. Idiots. Idiots, idiots, idiots. Don't you know that's nature, man? Can you believe it's November and it's 50 degrees outside here in the great Pacific Northwest? Although they say we're going to get some freezing levels down to 500 feet and some snow in the foothills tonight and maybe the next couple days. Yeah, we might get later in the week, we're going to see the high of 39, it said. Certainly not freezing cold like Wisconsin or North Dakota, right? There goes your brother.
Buddy.
Go get your brother.
Good job, buddy. Come on, bring it up. Come on, bring it up.
Get the ball. You want to get the ball, girl? Think she'll want to get it? Hey, Rufus, come on. Come on, come on. Hey, get the ball.
Buddy!
Go, Rufus. Good job, buddy. Don't roll in the gravel. You are so noisy, girl. I'll see if I can get her to get it. He's got to get his attention off of it for a minute. Go, Bear. What a funny dog. I don't think he's going to let her get it.
Gonna get it, Gogo? Gonna get it, Gogo?
Let Gogo get it, boo. Can you get it? He's ready.
Ready, Boo Bear?
Here. Hey.
You ready?
Whatcha?
Got it, buddy.
Too noisy, girl.
Good job, Bubba. Good job, Bubba.
Gotta be a center of attention all the time.
Good job, buddy. All right. You ready?
Sure.
We had a process.
No matter which mouth you feed on a two-headed snake, it still shits the same turd. But lucky for you, you have Mox News. More than 10 years. More than 60,000 videos. Mox News has been filtering the nonsense and illuminating the bullshit from your mainstream media. Turn off your TV and turn on to Mox News. For over a decade, documenting the socio-political events that have etched and carved the pathways that define today's modern mess, Mox News has been providing clarity while faithfully bringing you today's relevant stories 100% commercial-free and subscription-free. And just like Lady Liberty vows to remain free. But at this time, we're asking you for your help, your patronage, and your support to keep the lights on and the videos rolling. For less than 17 cents per day, you can become a basic subscriber, knowing that your donation is truly making a difference that will help continue bringing the news stories that make a difference in your life. Turn on, tune in, and drop a couple dimes today by clicking the link below or visiting moxnews.com and show your support at any level. From a single one-time donation or dedicated monthly subscriber, do it now in less than 2 minutes. All donations are safe, securely processed, and verified using PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover Card. As always, we're sure you'll find something of interest each and every day. This holiday season, give the gift of Mox. moxnews.com.